Hey everyone, I'm glad you all enjoyed my last video on engines of CSX. Believe it or not, that same day I actually caught my fourth C40-8W. Talk about coincidences, right? It was a DPO on a loaded coal train heading south to Corbin. Man, it sure is nice to see those coal trains again, I'll tell you what. Well, I asked you guys on Discord about which locomotive to do next. Many ideas were thrown at me, like the SD70ACs, the ET44Hs, and the ever-lovable and iconic SD40s. But there was one locomotive that beat them all, and this one arguably changed the face of railroading forever. May I introduce to you the iconic and legendary C40-8W, also known as the Dash 8s.
Starting in 1988, many railroads were looking to replace their aging fleet of Alco U-boats and their GE-7s. They needed a new 6-axle diesel locomotive that could haul more freight at a higher speed, a new wide cab for safety and comfort, and with a powerful engine and more horsepower. General Electric went back to the drawing board with their Dash 7 design and pretty much beefed it up by adding a new radiator design, modified trucks, new engine, a new gear system, and a never-before-seen wide cab that is now used on every GE locomotive. The first Dash 8, numbered UP9356, was built for the Union Pacific Railroad in December 1989. GE would produce and manufacture 756 Dash 8s, with CSX ordering more than any other railroad, numbering 375 orders in total. After CSX and Norfolk Southern split Conrail, CSX got the majority of the wide cab Dash 8 fleet from Conrail, giving them a total of 493 Dash 8 wide cabs. After serving the CSX faithfully for 28 years, they were retired and put into storage or scrapped or sold off to leasing companies, which is what tragically happened to almost all the ex-Conrail Dash 8s. And in my opinion, the ex-Conrail Dash 8s are some of the coolest locomotives CSX have ever had. However, recently, CSX has been reactivating the Dash 8s and some Dash 9s at what seems like a shortage of power. There are as many as 35 to 40 Dash 8s and Dash 9s out on CSX trains right now, with even more being reactivated every day. The future sure is looking pretty good for these old Dash 8s. The CSX Dash 8s are powered by a 4,000 horsepower V16 7FDL engine, driving a General Electric GMG 187 main alternator, which drives 40-inch wheels, thus allowing the Dash 8s to reach a maximum speed of 70 miles an hour, which is 5 miles an hour less than our last locomotive, the ST70AH. The Dash 8 carries approximately 5,000 gallons of diesel fuel, 410 gallons of lubricating oil, and 380 gallons of coolant. Dash 8 has a maximum tractive effort of 108,000 pounds of force at 11 miles per hour with the 8320 gear. Overall dimensions for the Dash 8s are 70 feet 8 inches long, 15 feet 4 inches tall, and 10 feet 2 inches wide. The CSX Dash 8s were equipped with the K5H, RS5T, and K5LA train horns. Here are some examples. C stands for the CC wheel arrangement, 40 for the 4,000 horsepower, the Dash 8 stands for the locomotive being designed in the 80s, and the W for the wide cab. 10 of CSX's Dash 8s were rebuilt, called the C40-8WMs. This was an experimental rebuild program done by GE in partnership with CSX at GE's locomotive plant in Erie, Pennsylvania in late 2016 and early 2017 to see if they were worth rebuilding. The program consisted of 10 Dash 8s from CSX, bear with me guys, numbers 7771, 7774, 7799, 7801, 7807, 7811, 7786, 7787, we're not done yet guys, we're almost done, 7779, and 7780. Wow, that took a lot of tries. The units were rebuilt with updated prime movers, new cab interiors, new control systems, installation of PTC equipment, a fresh repaint into the YN3 boxcar paint scheme, bodywork as needed, and new radiator designs. The Dash 8s have led a long and colorful life on CSX and has put GE on the map as far as locomotive power is concerned. Every railroad has either had or has Dash 8s of some kind, even R.J. Corman does. They are popular overseas too, but they are aging quickly, and no other Class 1 but CSX uses Dash 8s in 2021. So it's important for us rail fans to document the Dash 8s, because although they are being pressed back into service, they won't stay around forever. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do the Dash 8s for my next episode, and it's clear to see why. The Dash 8s are so rich in history, and they are honestly some of my favorite locomotives CSX has ever used. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and drop a comment down below for any requests you may have for me to do on engines of CSX. I've already been asked to do the Tier 4 Gevo and the SD70 Max. Goodbye for now, and stay safe out there, rail fans.